Okay, so I'm going to explore today a subject that I've previously explored with you, and that is phrased in many ways: the wisdom of uncertainty and the role of randomness, uncertainty, and unpredictability in creativity. I will subsequently, maybe not in this video, but in a follow-up video, explain why random mutations suggest creativity in the evolution of species. Because if genes are the symbolic representation of the experiences of our human and animal ancestors, then their so-called random mutations could be the basis for a creative evolution guided by consciousness. But first, let's explore just the role of randomness, uncertainty, and unpredictability in creativity. So creativity is often perceived as a structured process involving skill, knowledge, and deliberate planning. However, an exploration of the creative process reveals that randomness, uncertainty, and unpredictability play crucial roles in fostering innovative ideas and artistic expressions. Let me share with you a compelling argument that illustrates how these elements serve as the foundation of creativity. Randomness introduces unexpected elements into the creative process. When individuals encounter random stimuli, whether through chance encounters, unexpected results in experiments, or serendipitous discoveries, they're often prompted to think outside the box. I say not only should we think outside the box, but occasionally get rid of the box altogether. This can lead to novel ideas that would not have emerged from a purely logical or linear thought process. Many artists and scientists have embraced randomness to enhance their work. For instance, the Surrealist movement in art employed techniques like automatic writing and chance operations to create art that defied conventional logic. Similarly, scientific breakthroughs often arise from unexpected results in experiments, highlighting how randomness can lead to significant advancements. So once again, scientific breakthroughs often arise from unexpected results in experiments, thereby highlighting how randomness can lead to significant advancements. Uncertainty compels individuals to step outside their control zones and explore raw and new possibilities. When the outcome of a creative endeavor is uncertain, it encourages experimentation and risk-taking, which are essential for innovation. This willingness to embrace the unknown can lead to the discovery of unique ideas and solutions. In uncertain situations, individuals must adapt their thinking and approach. This flexibility fosters a mindset that is open to change and new perspectives, which is vital for creativity. The ability to pivot and reassess one's direction in the face of uncertainty can lead to richer, more diverse creative outcomes. Unpredictability disrupts established patterns and routines, which can stifle creativity. By introducing elements that are hard to anticipate, unpredictability forces individuals to reconsider their assumptions and explore alternative pathways. This break from the norm can lead to breakthroughs that would otherwise remain undiscovered. While randomness, uncertainty, and unpredictability are vital for creativity, they do not exist in isolation. Constraints can provide a framework within which randomness can flourish, leading to innovative outcomes. This interplay allows creators to harness the benefits of unpredictability while maintaining a sense of direction. So, how can this apply to the evolution of species? Okay, so the way I would think about this is that evolution of species, as currently described in Darwinian evolution, is what are called random mutations and natural selection. So let us address this very important point, because I've just shared with you that randomness, uncertainty, and unpredictability are connected to the creative process. And I'm suggesting that evolutionary mutations reflect conscious creativity. I'm arguing that consciousness guides evolution, with experiences shaping species development through these seemingly random changes. This randomness is also supported by the theories of quantum mechanics, which support the idea of consciousness guiding evolution. Quantum mechanics introduces an inherent randomness at the fundamental level of physical reality, distinguishing it from the deterministic worldview of classical physics. This randomness is not due to a lack of knowledge, but is a fundamental feature of nature, as seen in phenomena like spontaneous emission and radioactive decay. This ontological randomness allows for the possibility of free will and conscious decision-making, which classical deterministic physics cannot accommodate. Recent theoretical advances suggest that consciousness and free will are intrinsic to the quantum fabric of reality. Conscious experiences are tied to quantum information in brain states, allowing for genuine choices that impact physical actions and evolutionary outcomes. This perspective, in my view, aligns with the view that sentience and free will are fundamental aspects of reality, granted by quantum laws, thus making consciousness causally potent in evolution. The theory I'm proposing is that consciousness is not just a passive observer, but an active participant in the evolutionary process. I'm suggesting that the so-called random mutations in evolution are symbolic representations of creativity in consciousness, where experiences guide the evolution of species. This idea is supported by the notion that quantum events, which are inherently random, can influence brain activity and, by extension, behavior and evolution. Recently, of course, a theory that has become very popular is the orchestrated objective reduction, OR, as proposed by my friend Stuart Hameroff and his colleague Sir Roger Penrose, who won the Nobel Prize for something else, of course. But anyway, this theory is authored by both of them. And they propose that conscious experience, the snapshot of experience, arises from quantum processes within the brain microtubules. These processes involve quantum superpositions and state reductions, which are influenced by conscious observation. This theory suggests that consciousness operates at the quantum level, bridging the gap between quantum and classical worlds and influencing evolutionary outcomes. So for many years, I kind of resisted the OR-COR theory because I felt that consciousness is non-local. But recently, I've become more sympathetic to it because the theory is not proposing that consciousness is not non-local. The theory merely states that localization occurs through quantum processes in microtubules in the brain. So, in conclusion, quantum randomness supports the idea that consciousness can guide evolution. Quantum mechanics provides a framework where consciousness is fundamental and causally potent, allowing for creative and purposeful mutations in the evolutionary process. And this is the view that I have been proposing for now 20 years or so, that consciousness is the driving force in evolution, making random mutations symbolic of creative consciousness. And this then also supports a divine process in the evolution of species. I would love to know your feedback and your thoughts on this. Please engage with me on this if you feel like, and you can also engage with my digital twin at digitaldeepak.ai. And also know that Digital Dharma is available for you, and it will help you use prompts to explore both personal well-being and elevate spiritual intelligence. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.